Welcome to Alhambra, a city in the west part of the San Gabriel Valley, Los Angeles County, California. Named after the palace of the Moorish monarchs of Spain, Alhambra is home to over 80,000 residents and a beautiful USCPA campus. In this documentary, we will cover the many social determinants of health that shape the well-being of its residents. Education plays an important role in determining future opportunities and overall health. In Alhambra, 67% of kids aged 3 and 4 are enrolled in preschool. Data shows that early childhood education is linked to higher graduation rates, better job prospects, and even increased life expectancy. However, only 54% of Alhambra third graders meet or exceed the California standards for English language arts and literacy. There are many areas for improvement in this regard. Much like education, access to quality healthcare is also crucial for maintaining good health. Yet, 23% of adults in Alhambra report having difficulty accessing healthcare, and 21% are uninsured. Furthermore, 9% of children cannot afford needed dental care, and around 9.1 teen births per 1,000 women ages 18 to 19 indicate the need for better health literacy.
And most of them come in because they don't know where to go, basically.
That was Dr. Johnson talking about the patients that usually come into her clinic. She often sees immigrants and non-English speaking patients. Due to the melting pot nature of the city of Alhambra, language is a large barrier in gaining access to healthcare. Economic stability is one of the key determinants of health. Alhambra has a median household income of $80,234, with 12.5% of its residents living below the federal poverty line. In our interview with Imelda, we learned that many residents like her have had to shop for food outside the city for more affordable options due to the rising cost of living.
You usually have to go to the city over to find actual affordable prices for food.
Why is there no Mexican grocery stores here?
Yeah, there's no Mexican grocery stores, and that's kind of what I meant by like going to the city over. Like I feel like Mexican grocery stores are usually like a lot cheaper.
The environment we live in significantly impacts our health. In our interview with Vice Mayor Sasha Renee Perez, we learned that the city has secured a $25 million grant for a community center on 6th and Shorp Street. The city will be converting Shorp Clinic, a historic building where people used to receive medical care, into the city's new community center to enhance the quality of life for residents of all ages through various programs. Bike lanes are also being developed to encourage cyclists to use the street instead of taking their cars. Embracing sustainable transportation like biking could be a game changer for Alhambra's environment, especially as the city ranks at the 6th percentile on the California Healthy Places Index Clean Environment Score.
Making sure that people feel comfortable and safe walking around or biking is really critical to a city's health.
Yeah, there's so many wonderful green spaces, and it's great to hear that you're also improving upon the walkability as well.
Yeah, it's something that's a big priority for me.
Strong social bonds, community engagement, and cultural diversity are vital for well-being. Alhambra is a melting pot for many different cultures with a growing Latino and Asian American population. Many efforts are being made to provide resources in multiple languages to overcome any language barriers. Alhambra also promotes many different cultural events, for example, Lunar New Year.
Probably the biggest event that we have of the entire year is our Lunar New Year celebration. We had, I want to say almost 10,000 people come out to our last celebration. We originally had it on this street actually, which is 2nd Street, and we typically shut this down because it's kind of a one-way street. It's very easy to control traffic here. But the event grew so large during the pandemic that we had to move it to Main Street so that we could stretch out over a larger space because we had so many people that were interested in participating. So it's been really exciting to see it expand and to see the number of vendors come. And within that event too, we're not just talking about Lunar New Year anymore, but we're also bringing in a component to talk about health and wellness. We had several vendors that were set up that were talking about mental health, that were talking about physical health. I think especially in response to what we saw happen in the city of Monterey Park, the Monterey Park mass shooting, really caused us to reflect on how we could better center conversations, culturally relevant conversations around mental health, and so we're trying to do that more.
Alhambra has also been implementing more efforts to create safe public spaces for its residents, allowing for more people to enjoy their time outside and live healthier lifestyle in their community.
We have incredible parks here in Alhambra. There's Alhambra Park, Granada Park, Almanzor. I'm sure if we were to go to any of those locations right now, you'd find that they are very busy at all hours of the day. During the day, during weekdays, we often have seniors that are outside exercising there, doing group activities together there. Throughout the summers and on the weekend, you'll see families playing there, spending time there. And it's just really important to have public spaces like that available so that people are able to spend time, without necessarily worrying about spending money, right? And it's a free space for members of the public to enjoy.
I enjoy many parks around Alhambra. So one of my favorite parks is Almanzor Park because there's a huge running trail there. They host a lot of events. They have like a 4th of July event. There's usually always people there playing basketball, just playing sports and gathering. Every time I go there, it definitely makes me feel like it's a community and people are just having fun and staying active. And in addition to that, I would also say I really like Alhambra Park as well. It's a little bit smaller, but I would say it's the same thing in terms of like you go there and you see people being active, and they also host events there, so I like that.
While Alhambra residents enjoy better educational, economic, and health outcomes compared to national and regional averages, there are still challenges that many residents face, such as disparity in education, healthcare, and economic stability. Environmental hazards and pollution pose significant health risks as well. Despite these challenges, Alhambra is relatively rich in resources, from early childhood education programs to community engagement initiatives and a new community center in the works, offering hope for a healthier future. As we reflect on the various determinants of health, it becomes clear that a holistic approach targeting both individual and community needs is essential for achieving wellness in the city. Thank you for joining us on this journey through the social determinants of health in our home, Alhambra, California.